We got people in the comments talking shit, saying that we do too much. You don't have to balance the turbo. You can just grab a kit, throw it in, and you're good to go. We're gonna do that today, and we'll see if that's true. So first steps, we're gonna remove the compressor housing and the turbine housing. So we get down just to the cartridge. And then after that, we're gonna mark the compressor wheel and the shaft so we know where they were. So when we put it back together, we'll put them back in the same spot. And this is important so we can try to maintain the balance that's already on the shaft and the compressor wheel. It might help, it might not. We'll find out. So we'll just keep tearing this down. Now that we're at this stage, we'll pull the back plate off and pull out all of the bearings and the components. And then we're gonna clean the housing in our parts washer just because we don't want contaminated oil going into our balancing machine. And we're gonna clean the turbine shaft and the compressor wheel. All the rest of these components that you see, they're not gonna be reused. We're gonna get those new in the kit. So now that everything is clean and dry, we'll put the new snap rings in, the journal bearings, and all of the other components that we get in the kit and reassemble this turbo. And once the shaft goes in, we're gonna put the compressor wheel back on and index it to the marks that we created earlier. Now that the center housing assembly is assembled, we're gonna load this into the balancer and give it a few runs to see how it comes out. So after a couple of runs, we can see this is the spec for the balance for the turbo, and this is how the turbo balanced out. The lines aren't smooth, they're very irregular, and we exceeded the spec. So this is unacceptable. We would never let this leave our shop like this. If this was installed onto your vehicle, you'd have a turbo failure. So just to recap, you can't just buy a rebuild kit and put it into your turbo. It needs to be balanced.